Hey guys, so this is the G.I. Joe Snake Eyes collectible statue from or PCS, which stands for Premium Collectible Statues. So yeah, if you're having a hard time, like I am, trying to find G.I. Joe classified line, this might kind of help out with your collection. In the first wave we have Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow, and Cobra Commander. And then the second wave, they're going to introduce Destro, the Baroness, and Serpentor. If you look at the back here, there is a slight typo here with the file. What I don't understand is why couldn't they just use what Hasbro has done with their card and just included it here? Instead, they kind of rewrote the file. Anyway, so that's kind of cool. I do like the packaging. And you can see the actual statue through the plastic here. It's not the statue itself is not very heavy, so I just feel like the quality is kind of very light. I don't know this company at all, this PCS company. I like G.I. Joe, and I think Storm Shadow and Snake Eye is a good solid offering on the first release. So as you can see, he's protected by this plastic, and he does come with the stand, this G.I. Joe stand. The Cobra ones comes with the Cobra stand. Alright, so you see he has pegs, holes in his feet, and then pegs on the stand. We're just going to put it in. Okay, there you have it. It's Snake Eyes on his stand in this dynamic, ready to strike pose. Let's take a closer look at the details. Now, incidentally, I bought this statue from Gamestop, and Gamestop they're offering the sale where if you buy like a bag from them, anything you can fit in the bag can be had for 20% off, just toys and collectibles. So I bought that, and then I got up to the counter, and the GameStop employee said, "Well, today if I renew my Pro membership, he was going to give me $15 extra. This included a $10 bonus and then a $5 certificate, which I can use at the same time." And so he made the transaction work. This statue came to about, I want to say 25 bucks, which is very cheap considering that the retail price is about $50. So if you can get a deal on this, go for it. And I think it looks phenomenal. Unfortunately, with statues, you can't really do much with them. They're just in that static stance. The sword here can be moved in and out, which I don't really love. So it's not part of the figure. It is a piece by itself. I believe everything is hand painted with a lot of these statues. They're in somewhat limited quantity, and then they hand paint these parts and stuff. Let's have him stand next to Snake Eye Classified. As you can see, Snake Eye Classified is slightly smaller than the statue, and and let's have him standing next to the 3 3/4 scale, which is even ridiculously smaller. You don't realize how small the 3 3/4 scale is until you're standing next to the statue. And then as a bonus, we can have him standing next to Snake Eye riding a saber-toothed tiger with a gun in the back here. So you know, I love Snake Eyes. I think he's a very fascinating character. Simply, he does not talk, and yet he is the most popular character in the GI Joe line. Him and Storm Shadow, I believe, are very popular. And the thing with Snake Eyes is, if you watch a cartoon, he's actually a white guy who was trained in the ninja arts, and especially if you read the comics too. And I think he got his throat slashed, so he can't speak. And I think that's very interesting as far as his backstory goes. Now they are remaking a Snake Eye movies, but they're um, asking an Asian character, an Asian actor, to play the role of Snake Eyes, which I don't agree with. I think they should just stick with the original story of the white guy. I'm not racist or anything, but I think it makes sense to keep it in the storyline, not change up his history. Storm Shadow. Now, if they made Storm Shadow a white guy, then I would have an issue with it, because that is just seems very wrong. Anyway, so that's just my little thought on Snake Eyes. Now, if I can find Storm Shadow for a good deal, even like 20% off of I don't want to pay retail basically. But if I can find Storm Shadow, I love to would add him to my statue collection. I mean, as a parent, and then I would love to collect the rest of the line. I don't normally collect statues, so I just find that the pose is very static. I obviously pose my action figure to have the same stance as the statue, as you can see. But the beauty of the action figure is you can pose it to however you like. So with the statue, it's just very static, even though it's an unbelievable pose. And yeah, so but like I said, I don't normally collect statues, so I find statues are very expensive. Even though $50, I believe, is actually a reasonable price for this scale. All right, thanks for listening.